out here on the trail like nothing ever happened, but in case you guys couldn't tell, I'm not jogging right now. I'm walking, and if you didn't see my last video, my Achilles has been giving me issues, so have it all wrapped up with some rock tape, and I'm not currently running right now. The future is not certain. I'm walking out here not because I'm being stubborn, I just wanted to go for a walk. It has nothing to do with what I've been feeling, and actually, it doesn't really hurt that bad right now. It's probably still dumb for me to be out here. Look at me right now, dual-wielding cameras. I'm recording a time-lapse that you probably just watched right before this. Feels like I'm getting Chronicles of Narnia vibes right now when the White Witch, she's losing her powers, Aslan's back, he's the king, and the snow starts to melt, and all the birds are coming back out. You know what I'm talking about. Makes me very excited. I mean, come on. Can your favorite YouTuber do this? I don't think so. I always like coming down here in the summer when it's just warmer, but this is actually really nice, really quaint. I just like not being bothered by people. Who's gonna take the time to hop off the trail and walk all the way over here? I mean, granted, it's right there. Now that I have all this extra time, I guess, I can come out here. This little town of Oakdale, man. There's little hidden gems like this. I've spent enough time out here. I should probably eat something. I didn't say to do anything.
Can you speak? Say, subscribe. Subscribe. Woof.
Just got back and killed like an hour and some change. If you're wondering what happened to my nose here, see that little nick there? That didn't just happen. I got abused by Crash the other night. He slaps me around from time to time when I'm not giving him enough attention. Before I head out, I need to run a couple errands, but I want to do one little thing, and this is a little life hack for any of you guys who are kind of sluggish, lazy little slugs like me. I am in sweatpants right now. If you want to psychologically feel a little bit better, here's what you do. First thing you do is you take your pants off. And then you walk over to your closet, grab some jeans or some nice pants. Pants that actually reflect, hey, I'm actually going to do something. I'm not working remotely at my laptop. This isn't COVID. You're not on a Zoom call anymore. You got to take the PJs off eventually. Now I feel like I've got things to do. Now I feel like I am important, and the things that I gotta do are also important. I'm now so hyper-focused on recording, I forgot to grab the car keys before I got in. But this is great now, because now I'm locked in. Now I'm all about making this video. And if that isn't a lesson for you people, half an hour ago, 20 minutes ago, I was not about making this video at all. I just had no drive, no inspiration, no passion. Now it's all starting to click together. And much like today's gloomy sun, I feel very clouded. I can't really think straight. Nothing is really moving fluidly. That's why it's been so difficult for me to put this video together at first, because normally it's just very intuitive. I don't have it today, but that's part of, trying to do something creative. You can go. Go, buddy. I'm talking at the stop sign. Things just feel dull and bleak, but just because things look that way doesn't mean that some sunlight isn't coming through. You have to welcome it with open arms and see where it takes you. So that's kind of the ride I'm taking today, and it's the fulfillment of making things and doing things and making things happen, no matter how small they may be. This is a very fulfilling thing for me. It is remarkable how often you have to go to the grocery store to restock on things. Like, I feel like I haven't been eating that much. I've actually been sort of worried because I kind of forget to eat, but I still go through food so quickly. How does that happen? I got like another chicken pot pie, $4.99, what a steal, and some other stuff, but I'm trying to eat a lot healthier as of recent, and actually, funny enough today, I'm not making a video on it, but I guess I'll give you a little teaser. I'm gonna try and go a week without eating any sugar. We'll see how that goes. And by sugar, I mean the shitty processed stuff that you get in candy and whatnot. The sugar that you get in fruit, that's obviously good. I want to make a quick stop to Pro Bike and Run before we head home. Okay, I came here for two reasons, two of which you're probably going to think are really stupid, but first and foremost, I gotta pee like no other, and I didn't think I was going to make it, so yeah, I'm gonna pee. Bear with me. Task 1 complete. So the new Brooks Glycerin is here, and I'm just gonna quickly snap some photos of it, go home, and we'll explain. I guess we'll go here. Interesting. What's up, Chris? Very quickly here, as you can see, the new Brooks Glycerin 22. It's kind of a mid-color selection to start us off, just plain Jane, gray, and black, which I think this will probably sell really well. People are not about the white soles anymore. They don't like that. Got the new DNA tuned foam that you have in the Glycerin Max. I'm not gonna do a review or anything like that. I might do a review on a shoe occasionally, but no, that's not really me. So if you want to look it up, I don't know anything about it other than the new foam, so yeah, you'll find something online if you're really that interested. Alright, taken care of. Little side quest, but it all has a purpose. Where are my keys? They're right here. Another thing that kind of threw me off, I guarantee you I'm looking way too deep into this. I just hate it when people don't like me, but I said like hello to some, I'm not gonna even specify anything, but I said hello to somebody that I know, and they just kind of like, I don't know if they didn't hear me, but they just like brushed me off, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm not trying to jump the gun here. They probably just didn't hear me, but when I have a bad day, I really try not to bring my problems into work, and occasionally I do, but for the most part, I think I'm really good at just like keeping it at home, right? Anyway, I'm going home. We're home. I hear a dog. I hear a puppy. Hey, buddy! Hey! Come on! Hi, buddy! How you doing? Oh, you're gonna trip. Oh my god, I almost just went down. Of course, gotta pet the boy. Come here. Come here. Hi, buddy. Oh my goodness. Hi, buddy. I feel so much better about myself right now because today was looking pretty dang depressing, and we turned it around, and I thought he was peeing on the floor for a second. That was just Velcro. I almost shit my pants there. He hasn't done that in weeks. The only thing I've eaten today, I'm trying to look back on what transpired today. I only recall eating some rice and ground turkey. And there was some avocado in there. That was it. That's not good. That's not good. Just because we're not expending a lot of calories at the moment, running all these miles, we still need to eat. In fact, I think I'm going to lift later today too. I'm essentially scrunching everything that I would have liked to do today into this condensed little period. I'm just putting together a little fruit bowl right now. Some banana, raspberry. I'm not always the most consistent when it comes to eating vegetables, but when it comes to fruit, I'm pretty good at it. I love bananas, strawberries, raspberries. Those are probably, let me think about it, Strawberry and raspberries, very top. I've talked about this probably before. Bananas are up there too. I'm not sure what my number 3 would be. Blueberries are nice. Can we just take a moment here? Hold up, hold up. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm not saying this is my favorite food, but I'm saying if I had to live on one thing for the rest of my life, I think I could get away with a chicken pot pie. I think I'd be okay with it. It's a marvel. It's one of the wonders of humanity, one of the wonders of the universe. How did we take stone and crops and earth and create this beauty? It never ceases to amaze me. People always complain about us not having flying cars yet. Dude, we have chicken pot pies. By the way, I was thinking about the fruit thing. Mango. I think by now I've gotten the point across that today was just a really shitty day. And it was all my fault. And it's my job now to turn things around and make the most of the time that I have left before bed. I'm one of those people, I'm a perfectionist. I like things to be done really cleanly. So, for instance, if I was to make a YouTube video, normally, if it's 3 p.m. and I haven't started yet, then the day's chalked. I'm not doing any recording, and I do that for just about everything. If I'm having a bad day, like today, normally what I do is, all right, let's just push through the last few hours doing who gives a shit. The day's already ruined anyway. We'll start again fresh when we wake up in the morning and pray to the gods that I wake up feeling inspired and driven, which is rarely the case, if I'm being honest. It's really embarrassing because I get so pissed off at myself on days like today because I really am, at least I like to think I'm a really ambitious person. I have lofty goals, and I get so upset with myself when I'm not working today, for instance. I'm off. I have a whole day to push for these things. Like, I have pieces of art I need to finish. I need to reach out to these people and these people. I need to do this. Menial tasks. I don't do anything sometimes, and today was one of them, and I'm so upset with myself. But I forced myself out the door. I just remember sitting there, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? It's cute when you're 15, when you're 23, fresh out of college, but I'm not. I'm just getting older, and it's not cute. It's not funny. It's downright pathetic. And it just pisses me off because it's been like this for years. I show so much light. I'm like, wow, I had a solid few days back to back. Things are changing. And then all of a sudden, I just plummet. Something goes wrong. Something goes awry with my plan. Like, for instance, my Achilles went yesterday. I don't know what's going on anymore. That was like the focal point in my life. I was thinking about the ultra I have in Stillwater. I don't know if I'm going to do it at this point. It still fucking hurts. So now I have to figure out a new plan. Yeah, my new plan was apparently just browsing YouTube and scrolling through social media. It's like opening a refrigerator over and over again to find better food when there's never gonna be anything because it's empty. You just keep lowering your standards and you sink down with it. Because the reality is, when you're an adult, I'm an adult, believe it or not. I'm not as independent as I'd like to be. I thought somebody was just rattling on my door there. That was somebody's engine. Holy shit, that scared me. I thought I was getting too rowdy in here. Days like today are just a total blessing. I had nowhere to be. I just had things to do, things that I want to do, but I choose not to do them. It's so funny how, for me, I talk about it all the time. I want to be an artist more than anything. That's what I see myself doing till the day I die. But when it comes down to it, when the opportunity presents itself, I want to get as far away from it as possible. And I feel like people do that with their goals all the time. It's something weird. It's like, if I approach this thing, my fantasies about it, all these positive fantasies that I build in my mind, they're going to crumble quickly because the reality of the real world is not the same most of the time. It just isn't. And I am a huge daydreamer. I can sit and visualize things all the time. And you know, it does a lot of good as well because it inspires you. It's kind of what pushes you to actually do things. But I have an issue with living too deep in that fantasy most of the time and not doing action because the action part sucks, it's painful, and it's also scary. I spent far too many years of my life waiting for something good to happen to me, but guess what? Nothing's gonna come and find you. Nothing. I don't give a fuck who you are. You gotta put yourself out there. You've gotta try. It's the age-old question. What is insanity? Well, it's doing the same shit over and over again and expecting different results. I hate so badly that my dad has ingrained that in my head. But it's true. I am insane. I'm insane. I've been doing the same thing over and over again, just tripping and falling, and there's no curb. I'm tripping over my shoe. I'm tripping over myself because I'm an idiot. Life isn't shitty because it's shitty. Yeah, there are bad people, there are bad things in this world, but your life is most likely just shitty because you are shitty. You make shitty decisions, you surround yourself with shitty people, and you know it. I know it. That's why my life is shitty. Yeah, people put bad things on me, but you know what? I can move past that. It's not affecting me as much as I think. And I just spent the last minute trying to remember this quote. I just have parts of it in my head. It's from a general named George S. Patton, and it goes, "A good plan violently executed now is better than a perfect plan executed next week." Isn't that this video in a nutshell? Who gives a shit how perfect it's gonna be? Nothing is perfect. I can spend weeks planning for something, but something is gonna fall apart here. Something's gonna go wrong there, and you're gonna have to work around it anyway. So just do it now. Do it with everything you've got. I'm tired of waiting. I've waited my whole fucking life. And I feel like I'm getting really riled up over something that's seemingly not that big a deal. I just had a lazy day, but it's been years of this shit. And I don't think there's been a day in my life where I started off this poorly and I just kind of like snapped into reality and just started going. And it's crazy. It feels so good because I'm feeling all this energy again. Like, I feel good. I feel happy. I just feel like really passionate right now. I'm sure you guys can relate to just having a day where you're literally melting into your seat or your couch, whatever, just on your phone or browsing your laptop, and it's like a paradox. You expend no energy, but you have no energy. Why is that? And I always thought that to myself, that doesn't make any sense, because on days when I'm super productive and I'm working super hard, I seem to have like a boundless, limitless amount of energy. How does that happen? Well, that's because when you are just a lifeless loser, like a zombie, you're not even human. You don't even qualify. You're existing with just this depressed mindset, and it leaks into every facet of your life. And all I can think about on days like that is, all right, man, let's just hold out for a couple more hours until it's time for bed. We'll hit the hay and we'll start over fresh in the morning. But guess what? No fucking way. We can't do that anymore. I'm not 20. I'm not 16 anymore. It's not cute. I'm just getting older, and I can't afford days like this anymore. I don't know when the next good open day is gonna be. Realistically, things always pop up. That's life. That's what it's like being an adult at this point. And then you can wake up in the morning feeling fresh and ready to go because you made great decisions that are totally not instilled in your psyche the other day. Your dreams are not gonna happen. It just doesn't work that way. You have to go now. You have to go now. And this video might not seem like the most productive thing ever, but to me, it really is a big deal. Like, I feel like I'm conquering a kingdom right now because I was like done. I was like waxing a candle, just melting away, and I just given up on the day, and I just felt hopeless. I'm like, this can't keep happening. This isn't what life's all about. You're trapped. You feel trapped, but you're not. You're not. And today I think I won the battle, but the war rages on. Your life doesn't get better if you want it to. It only gets better if you happen to things. Pardon the mess here. This is my workstation. But in all seriousness, this is not just something that I have to do for me. I have Crash over there that needs me to be the best version of myself that I can be. It angers me so much to think that every day that I let pass by, every day that I don't work as hard as I can, it's not just a failure for me, it's a failure that I put on him. I'm letting him down, and I just can't allow that. In case you guys were wondering what I was doing earlier with that shoe, I've been making it a point to sketch every day. So I've been doing pretty okay with that. See, I did some drawings of that's Hank and that's Crash, and then some shoes. There's the A6 Gel Nimbus and then the Glycerin Max, two of the goats. I figured since the Glycerin's a shoe that I'm probably gonna buy soon, I'm gonna draw it. So let's get rolling here. Like I said, I'm making it a point to try and draw something or work towards my art every single day, even if it's just, if I can manage 10 minutes, I'm gonna do that, and I've been doing very well with it. So unfortunately, I don't have the shoe here to use as like a still life, which I'd prefer. Makes me feel a little less amateurish, but yeah, just took some photos. That's really bright, but trust me, there's a shoe there. I guess I'll draw it. I'll keep you updated. Also, did you ever expect to see me drinking a protein shake on this channel? This might be a first time. What time is it? That took a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I am feeling much better, much more fulfilled right now. That was a difficult one, but if you guys enjoyed, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm gonna go get ready for bed. It is 10 p.m. and I'd say we turn things around.